This is Dark Souls Remastered.
Oh my god, we're finally starting it. So excited. My name is Kelly.
I'm Chris.
And you're going to be holding that controller for the entirety of this LP.
Cool. I'm very excited. You could don't let the death sound of my voice fool you.
You'll get into it. Yeah, new game. Ignore the continue. I just had to check levels, so I played for about 12 hours.
Yeah, that sounds like you.
So what are you going to name your hero of time?
How do I? Okay.
So while you're making your character, I'll give you like some insight into some things, but the way that this is going to go is I'm not going to spoil anything for you. I'm just going to help you go in the direction that would, I think, be the most entertaining, while also sitting back and enjoying as you stumble and fail once in a while.
Okay. If I do something, if I'm like really just far back behind or like fucked up, you will like...
Oh yeah, I'll let you know. I won't let you fail.
So you're not gonna let me put like all my points into there's no luck, damn it, but something like that.
No, definitely not. Okay. So that's the first question. What do you want to do in this game?
So, like, even though I haven't played Dark Souls, I've played a little bit of Dark Souls 2. Actually, I beat Dark Souls 2 a million years ago.
So that's a little bit.
So yeah, it's not as if I'm coming into this completely blind. I know that the way this is supposed to go is get a big shield and you get a big sword, and then you do that.
So is that how you want to play?
I mean,
so you could be big man with shield and sword. Honestly, what I was gonna do is I was gonna try to think of a more fun one to watch, but this is your first time through Dark Souls.
I was gonna say if we want to do a fun one to watch, you best be taking the steering wheel, and I will.
I want you to enjoy Dark Souls for your first time. So you could be big man with sword and shield. You could be big man with a big sword. You could be a quick boy with fast attacking weapon. You could be long reach. You could be caster. You can be spirit, fire, and or faith caster.
Knight or pyromancer.
Pyromancer is generally a good one to start because it's like the lowest level. It literally starts at 1, and all of its stats are distributed to make you soul level 1.
Okay.
You also start with a pretty decent weapon. The axe is actually pretty strong, and you get a ranged attack right off the bat if you wanted to start with that.
What's the worst that could happen?
You could die repeatedly, and this whole LP is done.
Cool, all right.
So this is your gift.
It's a win-win.
I would recommend not getting the Master Key. So you've got Goddess's Blessing, which is basically a like full heal.
Okay, that's like, is that a one-off?
Yeah. Most of these are one-offs.
I'm planning on dying a lot, so the idea of having like a one-off heal is not...
No, it's basically useless. The Black Firebomb is good if you want to get a really strong and stupid weapon right off the bat. Twin Humanities is pretty useless. Binoculars you can get super easy. Pennant is the most important item in the entire game, but nobody knows why.
Interesting.
Miyazaki has gone on record. He did an interview and he's like, oh, the pendant, I would choose that if I was playing Dark Souls. And it does nothing. Yeah,
but Miyazaki just likes to fuck with people. Small increase to HP, is that a permanent?
No, that's a ring. So that would also... So I would honestly say Old Witch's Ring is nearly the only one you would want to pick, just because everything else is useless, and this has lore, like story implications that you can do later on.
Sure.
So that's it. Do you want to be a big top-heavy boy? Really reflect on your avatar?
All that junk in the trunk.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. Meaty.
I got heft.
These are... There are lore. There is lore in these
Isn't this
selections.
Supposed to be like the updated version?
Yeah. Don't you notice all the remaster textures?
That's unfortunate.
Listen, there was only so much that could be done.
It's look at that chin difference. Look at that.
Hey, in the Great Swamp, you really need to make sure that leeches can't get on your chin.
How the fuck does that happen? What happens to one's body to have that occur?
I would imagine like an evolution of hitting your chin on rocks, maybe?
This dude is so happy to be in Dark Souls.
Yeah, he's very excited. You can also customize. You don't have to like rely on this one dude. And if you want to customize, I'll let you. I'm not gonna rush you through your first time in this game.
I'm not gonna go like too far on it.
Honestly, Bill would be pretty upset because it really doesn't matter at all. The moment that you get in the game, you put on a helmet and you never see your character again.
This hair is a little bit long, but my hair usually kind of does that when it does get long. So
it's pretty curly.
Enough.
If you were out in a heroic adventure in Dark Souls, your hair would probably get pretty long.
Probably.
Also, I didn't pay attention to your name.
Absolutely.
What the fuck is Quibjibo?
Quijibo.
Quijibo?
Yeah, it's an extinct North American ape.
Oh, okay. That's what you expect to be in this game?
Yeah.
All right.
Are we good?
If you want to be that boy. Is
Hell
that
yeah.
your soy boy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Your Dark Souls soy boy?
Press OK to start the game. So,
We don't have to talk through cutscenes.
okay.
I'll let us absorb it.
Okay. I feel like in the spirit of true honesty, I did buy Dark Souls a million years ago. Got to, I think, first boss, beat it, and then never played it ever again after that.
Cool.
Yeah, so like it's been about 5 years since I've played any Dark Soul game.
Dope. I'm excited for this
About
then.
6 or 7 since I played this Dark Souls game. And I never really got more than like we will probably get further in this playthrough than I've ever been in this game.
Great. I am excited.
Very excited.
So first there was nothing, and then there was fire, and balance happened.
Interesting. Are there dragons?
Oh, there were. They were
Okay.
everlasting. They never died.
Then what happened to them? Where'd they go?
You're about to see. Humans fucked up the environment.
So this is based in the real world then. Okay.
Yeah, more or less.
We're supposed to be hearing the game at all?
You don't hear the game?
No.
Oh.
Oh, it's only going through one ear.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, okay. So you put that ear on then, I guess.
Found it. How do you become the first of the dead?
I imagine he was the first one to die, which makes him the biggest scrub.
Are these like bosses from this game?
Yeah. So showing you all the Dark Souls, all the lords of the Dark Soul.
They seem like not bad people at all.
No, they're good.
So easily forgotten.
Then the weakest of the Dark Souls.
He's like the last boss, isn't he?
Yeah, he just shows up in his shriveled form, and you have to beat him. And then Odin fought the dragons.
This looks pretty neat. There's a lot of cool shit going on here. I'm into this.
Honestly, Dark Souls 1, I think, has the sickest, most metal album history of all the Dark Souls.
Are they like all like? Do they not connect at all?
2 basically doesn't. 2 is like fan fiction.
Interesting.
The scales betrayed his own, and the
There's,
dragons
That's like you know how when you see like a hairless cat, you just get really uncomfortable.
When you see a scaleless dragon, you just freak out.
Fuck yeah!
Who would buy that?
Why would you do that to a thing?
thus began.
So humans popped up out of fire and killed all the dragons, and then they're like, fuck it, let's build a giant city now.
Good. Fuck dragons.
And they're like, we're prosperous, we have the fire, we're ballin'.
Yeah.
Fade, and only dark will remain.
Can't last, though.
Nothing lasts forever.
Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights.
That armor actually is from Demon Souls. He's like the poster child.
Interesting. Is this world and Demon Souls world connected?
No. Well, not now. In the era of Dark Souls being the only Dark Souls that's out, not really. Also, so
That was not a sentence that made any sense to my brain, Kelly.
around this canon, not particularly. There's not much connection between this and Demon Souls. So then humans got infected with a curse, and now they die eternally.
Don't we always die eternally?
I mean, life is eternal death.
Indeed.
You've been reading my journal, haven't you?
That's how I got prepared for this LP.
Nice. My high school live journal. Today I'm feeling very much like
A Dark Soul.
3 Days Grace song.
The undead are corralled and led to the north.
Literally put behind a wall. Except a giant prison.
They are locked away to await the end of the world.
This is where your story begins, young one.
This
So does this game look all that much better? Like, I know it looks a little bit up-res, but it seems more or less like the textures are more or less the same. Like, from what I've been hearing you talk about, this game just seems like it runs way better.
Oh, you'll see. Like, it's hard to compare it against Dark Souls without having played Dark Souls, but this is a solid 60 FPS. I have not seen a single frame drop. And the textures do look softer and nicer, and like the particle effects are definitely nicer.
Squishy.
So this boy's just giving you
Hi there.
an undead.
What? No, come back.
You look cool.
No, Sir, you seem not to have noticed, but I am stuck down here, sir.
Also, did you notice your great face now?
Yeah, I'm all, it's like I just came out of the pool.
So welcome to the Northern Undead Asylum. So, for the record, I'm not a scholar of Dark Souls, so a lot of the, like, lore and stuff I might fuck up, but for the most part, I know what's going on.
Okay, alright, so, circle is my juke button.
Yeah.
Square
is your yell at the sky button.
Fuck you, sky.
That's you use your item button. That's your attack. If you're moving in a direction and you press circle, you'll roll. There you go. And
am I rolling or am I fat rolling?
That looks like a fast roll, actually. I'm pretty sure the pyro starts at fast roll.
What's the message say?
Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck.
Somebody had to have done New Game Plus to write those, because you can't write those yet. So this is actually the tutorial. So all of these like signs on the floor will say your controls. Have you ever played a third-person action game before? Here you go. It's basically God of War.
I'm done with you.
Just killing all the other undead?
Absolutely.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Life has no, or death has no meaning.
Only the strong survive.
Beat them to death with you're basically holding a shiv at this point. You're doing a prison break with a rusty iron shiv.
That guy's got a shield. How come that guy's got a shield? Oh, wait, I guess other classes probably start with shields.
He's dead now. Or he's doing New Game Plus. Or somehow he got his shield and then died.
Cowards.
Which would be very embarrassing. So you got your target lock.
It's probably important.
Much like God of War. Honestly, Dark Souls is really derivative of the latest God of War.
I can see that. As someone who's not played Dark Souls in a long time, the new God of War game kind of did feel like Dark Soulsian, albeit very much like while holding your hand and saying nice things and petting your hair.
I know that saying something is like Dark Souls in this day and age.
It means nothing. Like it's a sentence bereft of any meaning at this point.
But I do definitely agree with you. Like the amount of dodging I did with Kratos. Rest at bonfires to recover your HP.
Okay.
And reset the world.
And so here's my strategy right off the bat. I'm gonna keep killing those guys until I get all my souls.
No, don't go back down there. You didn't even sit at the bonfire. They're still gonna be alive.
Oh, okay.
So you got activate bonfire, you got sit at bonfire, and you got leave bonfire. Those are your elite strats right now.
How do I attune? What does attuning my magic mean?
So that's equipping your spells. You can't actually equip spells unless you're sitting at a bonfire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And there's no mana or anything. The 8 next to your fireball is how many fireballs you have. And you can stack them, so if you equip like 2 fireball spells, you'll have 16 fireballs.
Interesting.
Yes. Are you just trying not to go through that door?
Why would I not want to go through the door? The door's probably fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I escaped.
Everything's cool. I'm trying to remember how Dark Souls... I'm trying to compare this to your experience of Dark Souls 2, at least, but... Considering you did say you started Dark Souls 1.
And again, yeah, I've played up to like the Taurus demon, I believe it was. So this is not Hi.
Hello.
Hello there. Yeah, I have no interest in you. Yeah.
I'm a little bummed because finding the quirk of this one is like part of the best joy of starting Dark Souls.
I'd still like to get up, please.
I would laugh if you still died knowing the quirk.
What up?
I like that the music is just like, nope, all right, we're done. You got it. You figured it out.
Can you see him just kind of like...
Oh yeah, he's real butthurt that you found that door.
He's all the way up there.
He's like, oh, come on. I thought I was gonna get you.
Good luck.
I like in Demon Souls. Well, I don't know if I want to spoil Demon Souls for you because I want you to play that as well, but...
Oh, good God.
That one, you, like, if you die, that's the...
That's the ball game.
Yeah, it's kind of like the point. Like, when you die, it just brings you to the spot you're supposed to go anyways. This one doesn't. It brings you back to that bonfire. Ah.
So this is gonna be a fun game.
Welcome to your first boss, guy with bow.
That got but
you got a shield.
I also had like a frame delay there while I was picking up the fucking item.
Oh yeah. So to equip shit, you press start. That sword and shield is your equipment, and then you can put your shield on. And you're good to go.
This does not seem suitable for what's going. Yeah, that's a pot lid.
Yeah, you're basically just holding one of those pot lids from Breath of the Wild.
Get back here, you fucking coward.
No, he sees you've got the shield. You've spoiled his riddle. And you got the hand axe. So the hand axe is actually pretty interesting. All axes have a weird mechanic. So swing it without hitting anyone. Okay, maybe this axe is different. Great axes have a weird mechanic where if you swing, you actually like go off balance. Oh, you do kind of do it.
That's my strong attack.
Okay, so if you hit something though, you get a faster recovery. So this is actually a pretty good axe, all things considered. Right now you don't have anything. You can punch him to death. Just really show him the breadth of your anger.
All right, black belt technique. Let's do this. Oh, you're back.
I mean, you just wanted to finish the job.
As do I.
So that's a lot stronger than your rusty iron shiv.
Yeah, my shiv also like was basically. Oh, hi. You want to come with?
Oh yeah, Dark Souls 2 never had this, did it?
Come back. No, you want to? Let's go. Come on, we're a team.
I think if you roll inside their corpse, they freak out as well.
All right. Oh well, nope, you're falling.
There's some fun, silly ragdoll mechanics in this.
Ah, fucking physics, brother. Gotta love them.
Oh, it'll come up. It's that Havoc engine. I'm very glad that the people that ported this game to the PS4 didn't get rid of that mechanic. They so easily could have. Just said delete Havoc. So you're on the top now, and you've learned how to backstep and roll. You need to know how to do the flash step.
And a shimmy, and a shimmy.
So if you back up through Fox and then turn around quickly, you can get a backstab. You gonna get that item? Oh, you can't get that item.
That doesn't seem like a thing.
Oh, also, normally with Dark Souls 1, jump is hold B to run, and then quickly tap B, but that's bullshit, so I reassigned it to hold B and then click the left stick. There you go, which is much more intuitive. Which was a thing that was added in Dark Souls 2.
So, in order to jump, I have to be running?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no jump in place. It's Legend of Zelda rules. Oh, sneaky. Sneaky boy. Yeah, there's nothing over here.
Mother. Stupid fucking video games.
What do you think? This is one of those modern day games that hold your hand and reward you anytime you wipe your ass?
I want to be told that I'm a special boy.
Just pat it on the head. Good job. You walked along a ledge. Hey, you found a shortcut. Your first shortcut. You've done it. You can recover all of your missing health.
I had a little bit of missing health. You know, I'm...
Un petit peu.
Yeah, un petit peu, a little bit.
That French word I know.
The only thing I know how to say in any other language is how to order 2 beers. Oh, motherfucker! I knew that was there, too. I remembered that.
You can see it up there. You're gonna go down and recover?
Yeah.
No, it'll just reactivate, I think.
That's
Are you gonna
fine.
try to do it better?
You know what? As everyone has always told me, Dark Souls isn't about the fucking video game. It's about how you react to it. So
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just edit that out.
No, you won't. Don't do that.
What were we talking? Oh, un petit peu.
The only thing I know how to do is how to order 2 beers in any language.
Oh, it doesn't reset.
Or it does.
Or it's just fucking with you. Hello. Look at him, all coy. He knows what he did.
Yeah, what's up, fucker?
Good trade.
You know, I'm not gonna go and reheal that again.
No,
that's just bad content. Oh, it's
locked.
locked.
That's okay. That boulder broke a wall.
Can weapons break?
Yeah, but if it does, you're doing something wrong. The durability in this game is really weird, where like some weapons rely on the fact that they die really quickly.
Okay.
You're no hollow. I'm done for.
Do you recognize him?
I'll die soon.
Should I?
He's the guy that gave you the key.
Sanity. I wish
Oh.
to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead.
Oh, did you skip it?
I thought I was pressing X to continue to the next thing, not skip it.
Oh no, he'll talk. Just say yes. He asked, do you want to go in my stead?
Failed in my mission.
Just let people talk.
Okay, all right.
Dark Souls is about the experience, the journey, not the destination.
Okay.
Thou who art undead art chosen.
If I were to put my axe into this guy's brain, was that a good idea?
It's an idea, that's for sure. You must go to the ancient Lordland.
The fate of the undead. Thou
Ring the bell of awakening.
shalt- Now you know. And I can die. with hope in my heart. Oh,
And a song in my step.
Mm-hmm.
here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead fate.
What's Estus?
Sunny D. And it heals undead.
Interesting.
And a key! So look up real quick at that where that god ray is coming from. So he got punked by the Asylum Demon and smashed through that wall. Or through that ceiling.
Good shit.
Yeah.
It's a bad day, dude.
He didn't know to go to that door.
Use item.
So now you can drink your Sunny D.
I'll wait a little bit. I think I'm alright.
Now you don't have to rely on your bonfire to... there's nothing else back there.
Is there anything over here?
No, that was where that item was.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're learning. And there's nothing. That's where that fucking guy was.
You
All
have
right.
everything you need.
So everything is pointing me to go into this direction.
And he died.
What?
Do you hear that?
Why'd he die?
That's the sound that happens when people die. Because he was dying in peace, and then you got his souls.
That's still all right. Cool.
He died knowing that he fulfilled his mission of giving some random undead guy a Sunny D bottle.
I own his soul now. I'm gonna make it dance.
I honestly think that Atlas should have just made a Sunny D commercial where that guy's name is Oscar, where Oscar of Astora hands the chosen undead a Sunny D and then dies.
That's what you call a an inside joke, I believe.
No, I mean,
Pyromancy flame.
there's
What's
a
that
lot of
do?
Monster Hunter commercials that are like live action things, and I think they're like for Ichiban
fuck
and
you.
stuff.
Nope.
Yeah, you gotta make sure to close your menu. I'm excited to see you like fuck up and not close your menu. Happens to the best of us.
I'm done with you.
So this place does actually look a lot better than the
Oh,
the
cool.
original.
You get to do that twice, eh? All right.
Yeah, he's got hecka stamina. And then your favorite bowman.
Listen, I am through with you and your dissenting opinions.
It's probably fine. And then you've got your biggest opponent yet, man with shield. So it's really the ramp up of enemies in this area is pretty good. They give you one unmoving undead, then they give you one undead that has an arrow, so he can't smack you,
Ah.
and then he gives you one with a sword that threw a boulder at you, and then you get three, and then you get guy with shield and armor and stuff. Whoever says Dark Souls is unfair is crazy. The difficulty ramp up is definitely obvious. Also, if you press triangle, you two-hand that. There you go. Because only weirdos use shields, especially ones that don't block 100% damage. Oh, he also has this.
Oh, you motherfucker. Huh?
They learned it from us!
Sunny D, your way out of that one, fucker.
And that one's locked
Oh,
too.
good. Should I actually not be using this shield? Is that a dumb idea?
It's up to you. It does actually block, just not great for now. The axe definitely does more damage two-handed. And you might want to throw some Sunny D in your face at some point. Refreshing. Unless you want to be one of those guys on Twitch that beats the game without ever drinking Estus.
No, I don't think I can play this game. At all. Oh, no! No, the goal was to stab him!
Well, you didn't do that one. Can't escape your way out of this one now. So that weapon he's holding is the one you get,
Ow. Well,
if you defeat him the first time you see him, you get that weapon. Otherwise, you have to do it on, like, New Game Plus. And it's a pretty dumb weapon.
Whoa.
You got this. Look how slow he is and cumbersome. Good dodge, good dodge. Honestly, so far you're doing good just using the dodges. I don't know why you want to be a big boy with shield and stuff. Is it so you don't have to dodge anymore?
I'm lazy.
Yeah, it's just sit back and let the enemy do all the work. I've had a long day of Dark Soulsing. He's gonna try.
This guy, yeah, like...
Ooh, you can see a little split in his butt when he spreads
yeah,
his
a
legs.
little bit of taint going on there. Are you just like fucking Mario? Nope, I couldn't dodge because I was a tired boy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna... Better safe to... Yep.
Jeez. Oh, a little early there.
Good video game.
It's fine though. He's definitely nerfed. They nerfed him in the latest patch. Asylum Demon used to be able to one-shot you. You've done it. You've beaten your first boss. Victory achieved.
Oh, I can't scream to the sky anymore.
Oh yeah, because you have you have an item now. If you use up all your Estus, you can do a thumbs down.
It's kind of silly. All right, well,
There you go. You've beaten the master of the asylum.
video games have taught me nothing else. And they haven't.
Smash all pots.
Hell yeah, fam.
Why are you hitting him? Why don't you just roll into him like a true Dark Soul? There you go. That's where the joy comes from.
Just get massive clay slivers just all up in your body. I love it.
Once I realized that Kratos' roll also destroys all environment things, that's all I did. I was like, oh, this is totally Dark Souls. There's a section specifically in Bloodborne that calls back to the joy of breaking pots.
It's pretty good.
You're just going full Link, aren't you?
Told you.
This is what we can expect anytime you go into someone's house now, is just smash all of the pots. Leave one for them. At least give them that. So
Tell
that,
the others what I've done.
so that they can bring it to the potter and then he can make the exact same one.
I'm a big pilgrim.
Thanks, Ned Or not Ned Flanders. What the hell's that? The cop, Chief Wiggum, something Wiggum.
Clancy?
Nah, but what's his son's name? How can I not remember? 2 seconds in and I can't remember for my first Simpsons reference.
That's all right. Kujibo's also a Simpsons reference. I was wondering if you'd catch it.
Oh no. You
You know what? Sometimes you just think the right answer is just to jump.
sometimes the right answer is to follow the path.
All right.
Once in a while.
Now I get embraced by a giant bird.
Yeah, you
Yes,
remembered.
I remember that.
Look at that beautiful horizon.
This world's so fucking depressing.
What are you talking about? You got giant birds that catch you, steal you from prison. So basically the eagles from Lord of the Rings.
Kat and I watched a movie last night that was set in Scotland, and it basically looks like this. This goes with my forever belief that Scotland is cursed and haunted.
Oh, okay. So if we
Yeah.
go there, we can never die and
Land of the ancient.
we
Yeah,
become the
there's
chosen
only
undead.
a couple of like small embers of flame left. Everything is gray and hollowed out, and yeah, there's
Lord.
occasional giant fat demons hurling sticks at you.
Makes
That one's
sense.
actually true.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Do you notice how the land of the lords is called Lordran?
that's so I was gonna say it's pretty terrible, but actually, you know what? I kind of like it.
I mean, the naming convention in this place is like Lordran, Blight Town, Northern Asylum.
What do you think? Like the realtors were trying to do to get people to move into Blight Town back in the day. It's like, come hang out in sunny Blight Town.
Oh, that was pre-gentrification. Blight Town was just like a slum waiting to be gentrified. So you're in Lordran, you can level up and kindle at bonfires.
You can rest at the bonfire. Okay.
So, still
I
want to
can
be
level-
big boy?
I like this guy. Yeah, this guy's fine.
Honestly, if you like, if
So-
at any point you decide that you want to play something else, we could like grind and build up your levels. It's not a huge big deal, but
We'll figure something out. I'm not too worried about it.
like right now, health or stamina, so vitality or endurance might be a good bet. More damage right now would be strength with the axe. Other than that, like a good rule of thumb with Dark Souls games is to like find a weapon that you want to use first, and then level up your stats to accommodate that.
all right. I want to find some good I want to find a good ass shield, and I want to find a cool ass sword.
All right.
Those are my goals right now.
So then strength is probably a good one, and maybe endurance so you can lift some heavy things a little bit, and you can roll more for the time being.
Okay.
And
What would Dex give me?
Well, press left on the touchpad. There you go, and then you go down, and it shows you what each one does. So HP.
Was this always here?
Yeah, this is always in all the Dark Souls. It's a convoluted ass game. They needed to have some sort of tutorial. So it's certain weapons will increase their
Okay.
attack. Yeah. So I don't think Dark Souls has like I don't think Dark Souls 1 has like an iframe increase. So with Dark Souls 2, I think it was either dexterity or one of the other stats. If you brought that up, your iframes actually increased during your dodge, which is weird. But I think in Dark Souls 1, there's just the 4 levels of roll. There's the really fast roll, there's the medium roll, there's a chunky roll, and then there's the not roll at all.
Did not roll at all.
Yeah.
So I can't help but notice that I have the scale of a horrible a scaleless lizard. Sheath the scaleless. Should I reverse heal? Oh, I thought I got a humanity.
No, you picked up a humanity. So there's soft humanity and there's hard humanity. So If you go into shut up, you child. So there's flaccid humanity, and then there's
there's turgid, and there's soft. What's
talk
up,
to this
fam?
guy, and then I'll tell you about it.
You must be a new arrival.
You sound like a villain.
What are you talking about? I am just British.
But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the Undead Asylum.
He's a real cheery lad.
Too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are actually 2 bells.
That's right, nerd. Oscar lied to you.
Love in the Undead Church. The other
Dun dun
is
dun 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 dun.
below,
Dun dun dun
in
dun
the
dun dun
woods
dun
at the
dun
base
dun
of
dun
Light
dun.
Town.
So the Flight Town got the Awakening Bell. You know, once they installed the Awakening Bell in Blighttown, it really went downhill.
Wait a minute. Hold up. So there's sort of like an above and a below. Is this just Symphony of the Night?
Yeah. I don't know what that means.
You never play Castlevania Symphony of the Night?
No.
All right, well I'm gonna make you play that at some point
All
in
right,
time.
sounds good.
All right.
So yeah, he's basically your informant. He's the man on the inside. So going back to humanity, so go into your inventory. You're actually like item 1. Yeah, that one. And so you have humanity there. That one is an item that will give you 1 value of humanity plus
And also a
restore your
bunch of
health.
heal. Okay, I might hold on to that for
Yeah.
now. That
And then
seems-
sometimes when you kill things, or when you do co-op, or when you do PvP, you get a soft humanity, which is just like the value. And when you die, you lose that, unless you recover your souls.
Interesting.
So now you just got the old witch's ring, got some equipment. So you have a few options here. I'm interested where you want to go first.